How many times I've heard someone say, I'm just not motivated to keep going, bothers me more than you could ever imagine. Or maybe you've said that before yourself. My name's Kevin, and I'm here to share some easy action items that you can use in your day-to-day, every single day, where you can move towards a positive life. Whether that's building your fitness and your health, your nutrition, losing weight, losing fat, building muscle, putting your head on right every single morning so you're not stressing out as much, building your finances, your business, your relationship. My goal is for you to use one thing that I share today in your day so you can get a little bit better and live that life that you want to live. Now, motivation is a really big topic when it comes to training, when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to taking care of your health. There are so many motivating people out there, and I'm a fan of motivation, but I think it's bullshit if that's going to be your main cause and your root cause to move forward. Because let's say January 1st, right? You're motivated, you're ready to go. It's new year, new me. I'm ready to, take on these challenges, and you organize your days and you stack up all of the tasks that you're going to do, and you plan your gym schedule, and you go grocery shopping, and you meal prep, and then you start the year off right. However, life's gonna happen. That motivation is at some point it's going to fade. And what happens when the motivation's gone? If you were just riding on the excitement of what it would be like in the beginning, feeling fired up, but then life knocks you down, what happens then? I'm here to share with you that for me, I'm not saying I wasn't ever motivated. I was definitely motivated. I just still am motivated from time to time. But it's a scale. You're gonna have high moments of motivation, and you're gonna have moments where there's no motivation. Don't you think, instead of leaning on motivation solely as what pushes us to move forward, that we would benefit from having something as a tool to keep us steady and consistent along the way? I'm curious, if you are watching this, comment below if you're still crushing your goals, and if you are still crushing your goals because you're motivated to do, or you've built some other habits, hopefully ones that we're going to talk about in a second. While you're here, if you're just tuning in, I do these videos Monday through Friday, every single day, different topics, mindset, nutrition, and movement. We're going to have guests coming on soon, starting next week. I'm really excited about that. So hit subscribe, you'll get notified, and you can follow along with that in mind. If you need me for anything, you can reach out to me directly, Cavan, C-A-V-A-N, at hiddensummitgroup.com. If you have anything you want me to talk about, if you just want to have a conversation about it, I'm here for you. When it comes to motivation, it's not a bad thing. I do think it is bullshit if that's your only way to get started, because it will go away at some point. No one is motivated forever. It comes and goes like the seasons. So why not set yourself up with the foundation of success, and then when motivation comes, allow yourself to lean into that and keep moving forward. The way I like to look at my foundation for consistency and positive growth is through the core values of Hidden Summit, which are vision, integrity, and perseverance. Vision, meaning I want to see where it is that I am going. Motivation, you have this push to go and to do, but you don't necessarily have a clear vision on what it is you want to accomplish. For me personally, and I'll use the example of my health, right? Flashback years and years ago, 2008, I was 300 pounds, living in my parents' basement on a futon. I was drinking every night. I was doing drugs. I was hanging out in parking lots. I was smoking cigarettes. I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't going to class. I was paying for college. I was failing out of school, and I was a mess. So when I got myself together, when I had an opportunity to go back to school and play lacrosse and transfer, I had a goal. And that first goal was essentially a vision. I saw myself going to that school. I saw myself going to play in that team. I saw myself with that team training in the gym. And to do that, I needed to see where it is that I wanted to go. And at that point, I wasn't motivated to do it. It was more of a, watch me, motherfucker, I'm gonna get this shit done. And you gotta just realize I'm coming. You told me no, and I'm gonna show you yes. However, I saw it clearly. And if you don't know how to visualize, if you're having trouble with a long-term vision, start smaller. Many people in January will look at where they want to go at the end of the year, but that there's a lot of time between January 1st and December 31st. So what I like to do with my clients is I say, let's set 90-day goals. And within those 90-day goals, let's set 30-day goals every 30 days. So what do we have to do every 30 days? And then what do we have to do this week? What do we have to do today? So you're seeing that we're backtracking. We know where it is that we want to go a year from now. So now we know where it is we want to go a quarter from now. Now we know where it is we want to go a month from now. Now we know where it is we want to go a week from now. Now I know where it is I want to be at the end of the day. When you can do that, your vision doesn't have to be this life-changing vision. It can just be, I want to be a person that gets X, Y, and Z done. I want to get up on time. I want to take care of myself and my health in the beginning of the day. I want to be the best version of myself at work. I want to be positive. I want to talk with people. I want to learn. I want to come home. I want to spend time with my family. I want to wind down. I want to have a good night's sleep, and I want to do it all over again. That's what I see for myself today. What do you see for yourself? Are you thinking about it in that light? Vision is super important. So integrity is number 2. Integrity is doing the shit that you say you're going to do, especially on days that you don't want to do them, and especially on days when nobody is watching but yourself. Does your vision, does your motivation allow you to have integrity? There are people that I have had in my life that have told me one thing and done another. I have said one thing and done another from time to time. Remember yesterday's podcast, we spoke about perfection, and perfection doesn't exist. So why don't we just keep leaning into imperfect action and do our best and learn from those failures and mistakes instead of quitting when the going gets tough? Motivation isn't going to help you through that either. So if we have a vision, if we use integrity and do the small, seemingly insignificant shit that moves us in a positive direction. For instance, like me getting up at 4:45 in the morning. If I didn't get up at 4:45 in the morning, nobody would know. Lazy wouldn't even know because she's asleep after me. But I gotta get up because I said I need to get up. It benefits me to get up. It benefits me to spend a few hours working, meditating, going through messages, coming here, creating something for you to see, and moving on with my day. If I didn't do that, it wouldn't have an instant negative effect, but it would eventually, over time, not lead me to where it is that I want to go. So I see the benefit, and then I hold on to the benefit by taking action on the benefit, small incremental steps every single day, so I can get to where it is that I need to go. Same thing with the gym. Integrity in your sets and your reps. Are you going through the motions in the gym? Are you actually working hard each and every single set? Are you scrolling on your phone in between sets? Or are you actually watching the clock and counting your rest periods? Those things make a difference in the long run. And then if you do that and build the habits, which will take time. This isn't, oh, I did it for a month, it's good. No, just do it until you don't have to think about it anymore. Motivation won't matter as much. It helps when it comes, but I can't tell you when it's going to come. And that's why vision and integrity allow you to stay consistent for positive growth. Perseverance is the last one. Perseverance is fighting through times that are against you. When you lost faith, when you feel like you're down and out, when you feel like the world is against you. Raise your hand if you've been there before. You probably have. You're a human being. The story I want to share with you is simple. I was tagged in a post in 2014 for the First Form Athlete Search. I was like, this is awesome. I could use $50,000, couldn't you? Started posting, started sharing. Athlete searches came and went. I didn't win. I was invited to be in the Legionnaire program. And then I was told I couldn't be in the Legionnaire program because where I lived in New York, there was a supplement store that they were affiliated with for years now. And it was geographically a few miles away from my house, but logistically it would take an hour to get there, and it was in a different borough, so I wasn't even going to go there. And I worked in a totally different borough than those two, And there's 9 million people in New York. So I was like, hold on, give me a second. You're telling me no, but let me show you something. And I went to Google and I printed out maps and I showed the population in these maps and like how long it would take me to get from my house to the store and my house to work and work to the store, and how no one where that store is going to be where I am or where I'm working. So they let me into the program. I persevered. I had a passion and a reason why, and I continued to move forward. So I allowed myself to be in a position to actually join the program. Athlete searches came and went, came and went, came and went. I didn't win, I didn't win, I didn't win, but I kept to my core values and my cause, which is to help people build positive habits every single day, helping people get healthy, helping people take on life's challenges, helping people turn those can'ts into cans and start to do things that they didn't think that they could. 4 years later, I open up my phone on a Monday night because the announcement's being made, and bang, my name shows up on the screen. If I had quit at any point along the way, do you think that would have happened? If I had just said, oh, okay, I guess I can't be a part of the program, would that have happened? And at that point, it wasn't about the money. It was about the relationships and the brand and helping people and having a cause to do more than just for myself, just for the people that I was in the gym with, just for the people in my neighborhood. I wanted to help more people, and that perseverance, that integrity to do what it is I said I was going to do the entire time, especially when I didn't want to do it, that vision to say, this is going to be me, allowed me to get there. So if you're struggling this first week in February, if the January didn't go your way, or if it did go your way and you just woke up today and you're like, I'm not motivated, I don't want to wake up, hopefully you watched 12 minutes of this video. Because now you can put yourself in a position to think on what your vision is. Remember, start small. What do you want to do today? Who do you want to be come tomorrow morning? What do you have to do to get there? Will you have integrity to get that done? And when you don't feel like it, or life throws you a curveball, which it is going to do, will you persevere to make sure that it happens? And when you do that day after day, you may not recognize it, but you're going to change your life for the better. So take that heading into the weekend, take that into today, and go make something of yourself. If you're motivated, amazing, use it. But if you add motivation with VIP, you're gonna crush it. Thanks everybody, and I'll talk with you later.